Green flag in the air as Jeffrey's going to get an amazing launch. He's away from everybody. Is this already a crash? Uh-oh. I know what happened. I know exactly what happened. And we're going to have to reset this. Oh. Big crash. And that's a big crash for the 3. Hey guys, Saxy here with another video for you guys. If you know what happened on my main channel, we did it. The last racing video on my main channel was with the AI on Roblox doing the commentating for it. Kind of really didn't have a video set up. I have a bunch of videos recorded, ready to publish, but I wanted to see if it'll work on this channel too. All I'm going to be doing for this one, and maybe 2 races, I don't know, but the first race we're going to do is going to be a 10-lap race between the 1990s body model. So we're going to have, for your first race here, Darrell Waltrip, Dale Earnhardt, Bill Elliott, Alan Kulwicki, Jeff Gordon in his rookie car, Joe Nemechek, this is Jeremy Mayfield, Rusty Wallace, Terry Labonte, and the last one to round out the field is David Green. I couldn't remember who it was. Sorry, I had to zoom in to see who it was. So, we're going to not waste too much time. Like I said, it's a 10-lap shootout. I'm going to make sure that it's 10 laps this time. Just to make sure. If you guys would just give me 1 second. Make sure that it's going to happen. Alright. As this will be technically, I'll count this as lap 1, so they'll complete 10 laps. So we're going to go ahead and hit the green flag in 3, 2, 1. Green flag in their way for the first race. Maybe the only race, I don't know. But it's a pretty slow start from the back part of the field as Darrell Waltrip actually going to get a big push from Bill Elliott. It's going to let him clear the 3. But he's going to go to the high side. That's going to leave the bottom open for that 94. Bill Elliott taking a charge to the bottom. As they're going to be side by side off of corner exit down to the backstretch. As the field is very spread out right now. The 17 has gotten clear. Here comes the 3 car to the outside. Dale Earnhardt trying to take a look for the lead. As DW holding this bottom groove, trying to see. Oh, but there's contact. They both met in the middle. It looked like he was going to work with Bill, but he chose not to, and him and Earnhardt made contact already here on lap 1 as the 17 is looking to lead the first lap. Maybe not. Here comes Dale Earnhardt and Gordon. As it's going to look like who's going to lead the first lap? It's going to be the 3 that led lap number 1. So now as we approach turn 1 and 2, it is going to be 3 wide, 4 wide behind your race leaders. As here comes Bill Elliott looking low. Gordon trying to take a peek. It's going to be 4 wide for the race lead. Dale Earnhardt and Bill Elliott have the edge ahead, but it's really tight racing here as Earnhardt clears. As it's 4 wide behind, 2 rows deep. Who will get the advantage? Kulwicki trying to make a look to the outside. Does he have enough of a run? He has, I think that was Jeremy Mayfield, yeah. Right behind them, as, ooh, it is getting tight. Earnhardt trying to block the lanes, but here comes the 94 down to the inside, side by side. Earnhardt's able to clear. As now they're coming out of the line to end lap 2. Kulwicki trying to make a look. Oh, the 3 got, oh, that got dicey for a second. As now Earnhardt commanding the race right now as they're 4 wide, still behind. Nobody able to find an edge in front of one another. As Bill now looking like he's going to have the advantage. Can he fully get clear? He needs to right now as the 7 is falling off. Oh, trouble. That's going to be maybe an exit for Gordon. No, he saved it from a teammate. The 17 saved him. As here comes the 17. Speaking of, and Earnhardt's going to put the block. Earnhardt driving aggressive just like real life, throwing heavy blocks, trying to maintain this race lead right now. As now Bill Elliott trying to take a peek into the inside as here comes the 5 out of nowhere. He started in the back row. Is now Bill Elliott trying to get even with the 3. Coming off the corner exit, it's looking like Earnhardt once again. He has led the first 3 laps. If he gets it here, looking like he will, as its lag is slowing it down a little bit. He will. He's going to get a big push from the 17. As they're coming around on the around 2, turn 1 and 2. Earnhardt slides down, leaving the door open for the 17. Does the 17 have a big enough run? The 3 has no one behind him. The 17 has the 7. Can he get that momentum to keep with him? Earnhardt has cleared him, but he's going to get a huge run down this backstretch. The outside line is going to start launching forward. What does Earnhardt do to try to protect his lead? As he's got it right now, he's had help from Terry Labonte, but it's going to be side by side between him and Darrell Waltrip. Waltrip with the help from Alan Kulwicki. And now the 17 takes the race lead. He's going to slide down to the middle line. I don't think that's the right call, Darrell. Go back up. Go back up. Is it side by side still? Earnhardt with the advantage. He's going to slide up, trying to block the 17's run. He's going to go low, trying to block Terry Labonte. Can he block? He's going to get put 3 wide. Who's going to lead the lap? Darrell Waltrip with a charge on the outside. He will lead it. Is now 4 laps completed here on lap 5. 1 lap away from halfway as the 17 is out front. Nobody's crashed out yet. Thankfully, Gordon almost had, but saved it off the nose of the 17 as there was contact behind between the 7 and the 3. As Bill is starting to fall back. He was on that 4 wide at one point. Looking at this race lead, a 17 trying to block all 3 lanes, just like, what was it? Earnhardt was, but now the 7 of Kulwicki to the outside. Earnhardt with the help from Bill Elliott in the middle. Is this going to be 3 wide in the middle of the turn? Earnhardt with the biggest run. Can the 17 get something here? Or anybody? Earnhardt has been the dominant car. Qualified second. Has led 3 of the 4 laps, and it's looking like he's about to lead another one. Maybe not. Here comes the 17. The 17, no! Earnhardt leads it. As now we head into the second half of the race. Earnhardt out front with help from Bill Elliott and Jeff Gordon behind him, and Rusty Wallace. As the 17 now challenging to the inside. Bill going to give a huge shot to the 3. The 3 trying to clear. Still not clear. He's going to slide up. Bill's going to take the look to the inside now. Since that move of Earnhardt moving to the outside, that's going to let the 17 clear. Will he slide up, try to block one of these lanes? But they're not going to let him. He's going to go back down to the bottom. As they're going to push 4 wide. Earnhardt getting a huge push from Kulwicki. As it's looking like the 17 versus the 3 right now. The 3 getting a huge push out front. Still not clear. He's going to hit the wall. That's going to put the 17 back in the lead. Can he slide up in front of Earnhardt? He's going to hit the middle line. He's going to fully commit. He's going to go all the way to the top side. Block the 3. He's going to go back down in front of Terry Labonte. And that's going to leave the door open for the 3. He should have stayed up there. Is now Alan Kulwicki trying to push the 3 up there. Here comes Bill Elliott with a resurgence. And Terry Labonte down to the bottom. Who's going to lead the lap? It's going to be the 17, as we've had only 2 leaders this race. As we are now on lap 7, 4 wide behind your race leaders, as here comes Earnhardt once again with a big challenge to the outside. Whoa, that's a big lag spike. Hello. As it seems to be oh, nope, it's not fixing itself. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, it was going smoothly. I don't know why it's not now. Is the 17 out front again? Will he move to that outside? No, he won't. That's going to give Earnhardt a big move. He's going to actually take the lead. He's going to clear for the race lead. A huge push from Alan Kulwicki to get Earnhardt out front. But Earnhardt's going to stay to that high side. Maybe not. He's going to go to the middle. Darrell takes the race lead. As now they're going to come around to the front stretch. It's looking like DW is going to lead. He's going to slide up, trying to get a side draft. No, Earnhardt's going to take a huge jump, but it's not going to be enough. The 17 will lead the lap. As now we are on, I do believe, lap 8 of 10. So 3 laps left. Who is going to win? As Terry Labonte has now made his move 3 wide for the race lead. 2 drivers for, Hendrick, sorry. Couldn't think for a second. 2 Hendrick cars. As here comes the what's that, green He's made his move up here. He started off real slow, but now he's made his way as an appearance there in the front. But Daryl still trying to block different lanes, trying to get out front, as here comes the 5. His teammate to his outside, as Earnhardt still holding on to the outside. So when they come around to this next line here, it'll be 2 laps left here at Daytona. As here he's going to leave the inside open for the 29, but he's going to go to the outside and block Earnhardt. Contact! Oh no! He's going to merge. Oh, it's getting dicey. It's okay, they fixed it. It's alright. The 17 still out front after that heavy block on the 29 to get himself clear that inside, and it almost caused a crash, and we're going to probably have another one here. Oh, Bill, no! Bill Elliott on the wall. There he goes. We're going to lose our first car. 2 laps to go. Bill Elliott coming to a slide, hit the inside wall, and hopefully we'll get off track. No, he's going to slide right back on track. So we're going to go back up to this race lead. Hopefully he stays off track. As the 17 is clear right now, trying to make it back to the white flag. As they're 4 wide behind. Here comes the 29 and Jeff Gordon. Here comes Gordon trying to make a look. Not enough room. They're 4 wide. It is getting crazy as Earnhardt's going to give a big push to the 17. That's going to allow him to clear. But Earnhardt trying to make a look to the outside. Darrell getting desperate. White flag in the air. 1 lap to settle it. Let's see where he's at. Okay, he's off track for now. Earnhardt clear out front. Kulwicki got him out there. He's going to go back to the top side. Can Darrell get something going again? We have only had the 2 leaders. These are the only 2 that have led a lap. It's the 3 and the 17, and they are leading their respective lines. As Darrell goes up the side draft. The 3 slides back to the nose of the 7. The 7 trying to make a look. Oh, and Bill's going to take out a car. Is now, here comes Darrell Waltrip down on the inside for the race lead. Kulwicki looking low on Earnhardt. Can anybody make a move? Will it be the 17, the pole sitter, who wins? 17 trying to win it. And it's going to look like he's going to. Nobody to threaten. Darrell Waltrip will win the Daytona 500. Wow. That was actually kind of shocking. They actually kept it clean pretty much. Now let's go see what happened to Bill over here. His nose is dead. He took out, who's that? Mayfield. That was shocking. Nobody really could threaten that 3 or the 17 at all. That was your top 2 the entire time. Alright, for the final race here tonight, we're going to have your... This camera will work with me. Gen 6s. There are 2 fantasy cars in here. We're going to give 2 driver names. But they're not real, obviously. But our first and our pole sitter will be Jeffrey Earnhardt in the 81. To his outside will be Austin Dillon in the 3. Behind them, you're going to have Chase Elliott and Christopher Bell lining up in row 2. Row 3 will be Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in this fake Honda. And to his outside, you're going to have Kevin Harvick, the Gravedigger car. Then you're going to have Eric Almirola next to Cole Custer. And in the last row, Casey Kane and another fantasy. This is a Dodge this time. Josh Bilicki with the Rick Ware car. So as we're going to go back to the front, we're going to get our 10-lap shootout ready to go. And green flag in the air. Jeffrey Earnhardt with a very good start. No help to either line is Austin Dillon to the outside. As it is a very spread out pack right now, as the back half of the field really did not go. As there's already controversy as the 10 and not the 10, the 3 and the 20 making contact. That's going to be early trouble here. The 20. Bell getting spun out by Dillon. Dillon doing Dillon things. Let's see where this goes. As it looks like he's just carrying the 20. And there he goes, finally. And it's going to be a big crash for the 20. That's going to be Bell already out as Jeffrey Earnhardt's way clear of the field. Here comes Chase Elliott in second place. Who's going to lead lap 1? Jeffrey Earnhardt, Chase Elliott. It'll be Jeffrey will lead lap 1. As now as they head to turn 1 and 2. The Honda has made his way up to 3rd. Stenhouse As, oh, more contact in the back between the 4 and the 3 now. That 3 is not making any friends. Sounds about right. As Jeffrey trying to find a line, as here comes Chase Elliott to the outside. He's going to challenge for the race lead, as it's going to be side by side, more cars to the outside. Jeffrey not really able to do anything, as the 3 is going to give a big shot to the 9. As they head into turn 3, Elliott's going to pull down across the nose of the 81. Beautiful move by Chase Elliott trying to get the race lead. Jeffrey trying to find somewhere to go, as the 3 is going to look around his outside, and the 10's going to look to his inside. Is Elliott now clear for the race lead, as there's a bumper on track, and it's going to go through the field. And the 9 is going to lead lap number 2, as here comes the 3 trying to challenge. As where is Elliott going? He's going to almost hit us. Looks like Alex Bowman's crash almost. Bad block. It says, oh, even more contact with that 3. That 3 is making enemies tonight. As here comes Jeffrey Earnhardt taking another look down to the inside. Does he have the momentum? No, he does not. Elliott's able to get right back to it. The 3 going to give a big shot into the back end of that 9. Nobody able to challenge Elliott. As he's going to move out of line, here comes Austin Dillon. Maybe so. Maybe somebody will challenge. Maybe not. Whoa, Jeffrey's getting sideways behind the 9. As once again, there's the 20 sitting there. Major damage to his car. Jeffrey getting a huge block thrown on him. Chase trying to win the Daytona 500. Has yet to do it. As now, we've completed our first 3 laps here. Now on lap 4. The 81 looking to the inside. The 3 looking to the outside. Once again, heavy blocks from the 9. Is he clear? No, he's not. Here comes Jeffrey. Jeffrey's going to slide up once again, trying to sidetrack that inexperience out of that 81. Really showing, just not knowing how to get back up to this lead. As the 9 once again getting heavy pushes from the 3, trying to get clear. As once again, like I said, Jeffrey showing his inexperience in this Cup Series. Is Casey Kane now taking a look to the outside? As it's going to be 3 wide for the race lead. Who's going to hit the advantage? It's 9 cars, so it's 3 by 3. By 3, as Jeffrey's looking to get the edge. No, here comes Chase Elliott with help from Casey Kane. And now he will hit lap 5, so almost halfway through this thing. Jeffrey now trying to take a look to the lead. He's going to be able to take it. He's almost clear, not quite, as they're going to even out once again going into the turn. As once again he's going to edge out front. Will he slide up? He needs to. And he's thought about it, look like, but still not quite. But it's looking like he actually got a little bit of a lead. Never mind. Here comes Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon's going to even out. It's going to be, once again, just tight between these top 3. As now Kane giving a huge shot to the 9. Hopefully both of them will go. No, it looks like Jeffrey's going to clear. But he's going to hit the wall. So does Dillon. He's going to block Austin Dillon. But Dillon now, once again, looking to the middle line, trying to find something. He's going to go to the top side. Excuse me. It's contact with a 3 that's going to send him around. Oh, no! As soon as we hit the second half of the race, and that's going to be a big trouble for Austin Dillon, and it's going to be a couple cars involved. That's going to be both the Dodge and the Honda out. Heavy crash here on the front stretch. That's going to leave us with a very few amount of cars. Elliott, no help on the outside. As they're still sliding, here comes the 10 of Amarola with his teammates lined up behind him. The 3 Fords still in this thing. 2 Chevys, 1 Toyota left. Who is going to win the Daytona 500? Is the 10 getting a huge push from Harvick? He's actually going to be able to clear. Let's see where these cars... Uh-oh. Dillon's sitting in the middle of the track. That's not good. I cannot interfere. Which I hate, but it's what I have to do. Hopefully they don't hit him. But it doesn't look like anybody's really in that middle lane. Uh-oh, that might be our two Chevys having trouble. It's huge sliding and lag. I can't tell what's going on. As that's... Uh-oh, that's a big crash. And it's causing a lot of lag. And that looks like it's a big chunk of the field out. Okay, can we stop lagging? Thank you. As it looks like we only have 3 survivors. Eric Amarola, Jeffrey Earnhardt, and Casey Kane. So 3 very unlikely drivers to be battling out for this thing. One of each manufacturer that's actually in NASCAR. Who will come out on top? Let's make sure that... Okay, the 3 is still on track. That is not good. And Harvick is sliding around. He might cause some controversy. Let's see here. Can Kane and Jeffrey work together? Uh-oh. This is going to get interesting. Dylan's on the bottom. Heavy contact. That's going to be the 10. Oh, boy. Rolling. Amarola is out. As we are on 3 laps to go, it's Jeffrey versus Kane. Your pole sitter versus second to last. 9th versus 1st. Who gets to take the trophy home? 2 very underfunded rides. Obviously that 81 is a Gibbs car, but it is a bad Gibbs car. If you know. Kane, underfunded equipment. He has the lead right now. Can Jeffrey close that gap? Let's make sure that there's no... Harvick's driving. But he's a lap down. Is now on 2 laps to go. Can Kane close it out? As you see the wrecked cars all along the inside there. As here comes Jeffrey Earnhardt taking a look down the inside. Kane trying to block. Jeffrey's there. Not enough though. Let's make sure Harvick is still going. He is. He's actually driving. Good job, Harvick. So Harvick is actually going to be your top finisher for Ford. But who's going to win it? It's Earnhardt versus Kane. Kane touches the wall. Off of exit. Gonna come to the white flag. Mano y mano. Who is gonna win the Daytona 500? Kane with the advantage. With the lead going into turn 1 and 2. What does Jeffrey do to try to close this gap? He's going to go down to the bottom, trying to take a look low. Kane blocks. Jeffrey's going to slide up in the middle lane. Casey sideways. That's going to be his race. Heavy crash. That is not how Casey would have ended his race. A huge slide there. It looked like Dover in 2004. Huge slide out of Kane, and that's going to leave Jeffrey Earnhardt. As long as he can make it back to the line, he is your winner. If he spins out and doesn't make it, that leaves Harvick. As Jeffrey Earnhardt comes to the line, the sole survivor, almost, is the only car on the lead lap and will win the 500. Now let's look at some of these damaged cars. As Austin Dillon, heavy damage on that car, torn up. Elliott, just some nose damage on his car. Bell, the back end, gone after making contact with a catch fence. Oh, you could have kept going. Wow. Harvick's still going. Good job. 10 with a little bit of side damage on both sides. Not much. 41, just a scrunched in nose. Could have probably kept going. Once again, Kane. He just slammed that inside wall. They're hitting a slick spot on track. He had it won. That front end is gone. And the 33 damaged. No, not damaged, sorry. No damage to that car. Well, let's go ahead and look at our winner here. Jeffrey Earnhardt. So it'll be Darrell Waltrip and Jeffrey Earnhardt as your 2 winners for tonight. But make sure hit the subscribe button, like the video, all that stuff. If you want to watch the non-racing stuff, it's on my main channel. It is also linked. You see my main channel. Join the Discord, coming out with the community. If you want to watch these things live on Twitch or Kick, they're both linked. Make sure to check out all of the stuff. This will be Saxy signing out. See you guys next time. Bye, guys.